Hey y'all, I'm going to be doing another week of what's for dinner. It is Monday and I'm making barbecue chicken, so I figured that I would show you how I do it. So I just put the chicken on a cookie sheet and I sprinkle it with some salt and some of this barbecue rub that I got from a festival a while back. And I'm going to be showing you the ingredients on the back. And this is not very salty at all, so that's why I add a little bit of extra salt. So I just baked these at 350 for 25 minutes. I pulled them out and put some of that Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce on it. I will put it back in the oven for 5 minutes, and then I will take it out again, flip the chicken over, and coat the other side in the barbecue sauce, and I will cook it for 5 more minutes, and then it is done. So I went to go and cook my corn, and I was like, why in the world is there lima beans in it? So I went back and looked at the can, and I just picked up the wrong thing. I got this succotash. I hope I'm saying that right. I've never bought it before. But it was really good. Josh wouldn't try it, but like I said, I thought it was good. But I also served the barbecue chicken with mashed potatoes and Hawaiian rolls with butter. And today I just used the Bob Evans mashed potatoes. Sometimes I just don't feel like peeling and chopping and boiling potatoes. And I'm not really crazy about the instant potatoes, so this is just a good option. So yeah, Monday dinner. It is Tuesday, and I made buffalo chicken spaghetti squash. It was amazing. I have made spaghetti squash in quite a few different ways, but this was definitely my all-time favorite. And I made a pizza for Josh and the kids because Josh is super picky, and it would have been too spicy for the kids. Hey y'all, it is Wednesday, and I'm going to be making kind of a copycat Arbys beef and cheddar melt. That is one of our favorite things from there, and we don't have an Arbys close by. It's about 35 minutes away, so that's why I'm trying to do this at home. So right now I have some curly fries cooking in the air fryer, and I want to go ahead and get started on a cheese sauce. So I'm going to be mixing a cup of this mild cheddar cheese in this bowl, and I'm going to toss it with some cornstarch. That is supposed to keep it from getting stringy. And I'm going to put half a cup evaporated milk, and I'm going to microwave that until it becomes like a sauce. And I got this roast beef cut from the deli, and I'm just realizing that it says corned beef. I hope that doesn't make too big of a difference. I've never had that, so hopefully it's still good. But anyways, I'm going to melt some butter in a skillet, and I'm going to toss this roast beef around, get it all hot, and then I will show you the finished product. So here's the cheese sauce, and it's more of a spreadable consistency, but I just tasted it and it tastes really good. And right now I'm just heating up this roast beef. So here's my plate, and I actually have some of these Arbys sauce packets left over, so I'm super glad to have those with this. And yeah, that is Wednesday dinner.
Turn
Thursday's dinner, I made Crockpot $1,000,000 pasta, and I served it with a side salad with homemade croutons, and I drizzled it with Olive Garden Italian dressing. And I will say, with the pasta, it was really delicious, don't get me wrong, but it did turn out slightly mushy, so next time I will definitely bake it in the oven versus the Crockpot, but overall the recipe is definitely a keeper. It's Friday, and I'm making breakfast for dinner. I am trying a new recipe from the Pioneer Woman's newest cookbook. It is the crunchy French toast sticks. If you want the recipe, just pause the screen. And I'm going to get started. I have sliced up my Texas toast. And in this pie plate, I have my eggs, half and half, cinnamon, sugar, and vanilla. And in this one, I have panko breadcrumbs, crushed Captain Crunch cereal, sugar, and some cinnamon. So now I'm just going to take one, dunk, and toss it in the cereal. And I'm going to put it on a rack that I have over top of a cookie sheet. And I'm just going to repeat that. So I ran out of breadcrumbs and I have this much bread left. So I'm just going to put that up and find another way to use it. But I have filled up this whole tray and I'm going to flash freeze it for 30 minutes. I have some in the oven right now baking, and I had enough left over to fill 3 freezer bags. So on a busy morning or evening, all I have to do is pull it out of the freezer and throw them in the oven. I sprinkled some powdered sugar on them, and I'm serving it with some warm maple syrup, fresh pineapple, and bacon. It is Saturday, and I made my daughter's absolute favorite meal, which is soft tacos and homemade Mexican rice. If you're interested in knowing how I made this rice, I just posted a video, so if you haven't seen it yet, I can link it below. And on my taco, I just put sour cream and cheese. I kept it simple, and I used this Taco Bell mild sauce. And what I love most about making tacos is all 4 of us really like it, so I don't have to make 2 or 3 different meals like I do on most days. So it's just easy.